Welcome to the Forgotten Lens channel. Be sure to subscribe and like, so you don't miss out on more videos like this.
Around 1911 in Pennsylvania, a group of soot-faced breaker boys stand united, their weary eyes reflecting the harsh world of coal mines. In 1938 New York, two elegant women in fur coats step into the night, jewels sparkling as a passerby watches in quiet contrast. In 1933 New York, steelworkers raised the American flag high atop a new skyscraper, their silhouettes etched against the sky. Circa 1940, sunbeams pierced the vast hall of a train station, casting travelers in a silent ballet of light and shadow. In 1910, Coney Island, crowds in vintage swimsuits and hats fill the beach, joy spilling into the summer air. In 1942, New York's Penn Station, a giant clock watches over a sea of travelers rushing for incoming trains. London, 1946. Amidst lingering fog, children feed pigeons at Trafalgar Square, life slowly returning after the war. In 1945, New York, Penn Station glows against the city skyline, its glass arches shining like a crown in the night. New York, 1935. Framed in the train's doorway, she waves with poised elegance, her smile carrying both the ache of farewell and the thrill of what lies ahead. France, 1924. Engines roar on the dusty road, summer air thick with heat, as two racers chase glory that could vanish with the next bend. New York, 1910. A lone yellow car emerges from the Pennsylvania tunnels, steel wheels singing as it greets the daylight beyond stone arches. New York, 1911. Sunlight floods the grand concourse of Penn Station, its soaring steel arches cradling the hum of endless arrivals and farewells. USA, 1955. Laughter and soft chatter fill the lounge car, sunlight dancing on polished tables as the train carries strangers into shared moments. New York, 1963. Steel beams rise like skeletons against the fog as Penn Station's grandeur gives way to the cold bite of demolition. New York, 1962. Voices rise outside Penn Station, placards held high, pleading to save a masterpiece before it's lost forever. New York, 1910. Beneath strings of garlic and sweets, an Italian street vendor smiles, the air rich with the scent of home across an ocean. New York, 1890. Madison Square Garden stands proud, its patterned walls guarding the dreams and roars of a city's grand spectacles. Toronto, 1912. Streetcar lines lead past a quiet churchyard, where bare trees and worn stones keep silent watch over the passing years. In the bustling hall of New York Central Railroad, the glow of hanging lamps lit eager faces as travelers queued for tickets, chasing dreams on steel rails in the 1930s. A crisp winter morning in Central Park, New York, where bare trees stood tall and silent, framing the statue as people strolled in quiet contemplation. London, 1930s. Muscles strained and boots dug into the gravel as men worked in unison, dragging heavy rollers, their sweat binding them in shared grit. On a train dining car in the 1940s, a young waitress hands over the menu, her poised grace turning a simple meal into a small moment of connection. Beneath the Lounge for Servicemen sign in wartime New York, a soldier leaned against the gate while families waited, hearts pulled between pride and worry. In 1938 at Pennsylvania Station, the Broadway Limited prepared to depart. Two men clasped hands on the rear platform, while elegant women smiled toward the endless tracks ahead. In the roaring crowd of the 1930s, hats bobbed and voices rose as a man stood above the masses, carried by the fervour of the moment. New York, 1963. The skeletal frame of Penn Station stood exposed as cranes loomed, marking the end of an era brick by brick. Under the neon glow of night, 4 friends leaned over the hood of a Dodge, their laughter spilling onto the street as they scribbled notes and made plans. Amid the ruins of Chicago's Great Fire in 1871, a lone man rests his hand on a scorched wall, staring into the ghostly remains of a city once alive. Every image holds a fragment of history, whispering stories of courage, love, and change. If these moments touched your heart, share them so others can feel the same. Subscribe to keep the past alive in every frame.